We got audio, we got microphone, we have Fox on the screen. I think we're good. Probably good. It's probably fine. I thought everything's good because my microphone lit up, but no, it's like, oh, we don't know what microphone you're using. It's right there on the list. It's the same one I always use. Sir, it's currently congested. We need to give it a decongestant. Check my email, check Discord. My arm hurts a little bit. I think I overdid it. So I don't think I'm quite ready for chest dips, or not chest dips, tricep dips yet. My tricep is the part that's not working very well. So I just need to work it out. I've been doing push-ups and they've been fine, but I think tricep dips are a little bit too far. So now we know that. Hey, we're getting better. Alright, we're going to start out, as we often do, with a... We're going to do a quick dungeon as Conjurer. We're trying to get our Conjurer up to speed, so we're just doing one dungeon quickly. You know, everybody wakes up a little bit. Lovely dungeon. Alright, we pop right in. As we are a healer, so I'm going to make it a little bit easier. Alright, our healers are 2, 6, and 9. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see. We have 2 new people. The healer and tank are new people. I've got the worst gear by far. I don't know if you look at my group, but like even the mage has like 50% more HP than I do. Look, I don't think gear matters here. I don't think gear matters. So how are you guys doing today? Anybody have a good day? Anybody have a bad day? Anybody already done with their day, or is everybody still like working? Oh, that is not the tank. He's running ahead. Why is he running ahead? Is he impatient? Oh, that guy's an expert. He's got the new class there, the Reaper class or whatever. Alright, that does not appear to be curable. Hi Don, how's it going? How are you? That guy's very impatient. Is that better than what do I actually have? Oh, 22? Might be better. I'll take it. It's probably better than what I got. Wait, your takeout order? Oh, that sucks. Did you call it in? That person's gonna get hit. Is that like an off-tank class? I don't understand. This person has no fear. Yeah, I'm super weak. I'll pass on that. Hi, Zavik. Brigand's breaches. Nope, I'm passing that. Oh no, this guy's gonna die. Another one? I just asked how you were. Hope you're having a good day. That's weird. Why could you not watch? Is it because Twitch hates you so much? This might be a problem if I were actually doing something difficult. Chest. Hi Tay, how's it going? How are you today? Everybody's here, it's a party. What a day, what a day. I'm a bit tired, I had a rough week. I was on my feet 3 days in a row. And I'm tired, I had to walk like all over the company today. For like an hour, I was walking. So I got like as many steps I got in like yesterday, but I got it all in an hour. That sucks. Yeah, I did some tricep dips yesterday while I was had some downtime, and my tricep is hurting a little bit this morning. So I'm hoping it's not injured again. I mean, still, whatever. This person's going to die. At what point do I stop being a little plant? I feel like I've been playing for a while. Got some gloves. It's too stressful. And apart from your move to the big city? Oh, when are you moving? Are you excited? I'll be excited. Go to the big city. Kill it. Alright, everybody stay in the poison. I survived! It's not clear? I get the tank accommodation. Alright, nothing. Clear Fox? Am I hard to understand? Is something wrong? Is something going on in the stream? I better get accommodations for that. I'm feeling my butt off. Alright, Red Mage. Am I mumbling? I don't know. I can't really hear myself. Is everything good? Oh. Oh, no worries. I confused myself. I was singing this morning, and it sounded like I had this, like I was singing, alright, so I was singing as I do. And, it sounded like I had something in my, throat. You know, like, it's like I could hear myself singing. There's also, like, an extra note, and that's weird. You didn't know I sing a lot? I sing on stream a lot. Maybe not when you're here. I don't know. People keep telling me to do a karaoke stream. I just don't know when to fit it in. We'd have to clear out some of the requests first. I think. And I'd have to figure out how to do karaoke without getting copyright stricken. Okay. Oh, no, I never do. There's no spider in my throat! Shut up. Okay, welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege, and of course the role you played in ending it. Okay, that's the expression, but okay, maybe. It's probably just morning stuff. I've been kind of under the weather for a few days, so, you know, having some lingering effects is not all that surprising. It also could be allergies. Alphino sent word of the siege, and of course the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Kalia. Thank you. I'll grab this thing, because apparently they're garbage anyway. Broken bridges. Hey, that means I hit a story step. Okay. Are we almost done with this, thing? Maybe? Oh, wait, we still have, the crystal thing. Must be weird, Kayla, and I must very, now may very well be your only chance to. Nope. Antecedent. The message from Ulda arrived with a missive for you. The royal seal, curious indeed. I also didn't sleep well, but it was my own fault. I kept getting in my own head. Ah, an invitation. No regrets, though. No regrets. On behalf of the Council of Eorzean Alliance, Royal Master Nanamo Ul-Namo invites the Science of Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ulda in honor of Ishkar's recent victory. Seeming to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege, you for your valiant efforts as commander of the Avengers contingent, and the Archons for your earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share the glory of your triumph? Mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgar's return to the Eorzean Alliance. Sigh, we have scarce had time to mourn Moon Brita, and after one, in no mood to carouse. Bless me? Oh, thank you. But I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. For your promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Fate content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me a favor, contact the rest of the Scions. I'm meant. Of course, antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Sigh. Curious, I've never known Tataru decide such requests. Could all be amiss? I mean, we just saw someone die in front of us, like, just like at the very end. Are we close to Crystal Tower? I hope we can get it. If we can knock it out today, that'd be great. Because I think that's like the last big thing. Oh, no, I don't know. I'm assuming it's the last big thing. Random Fox. We got Classic Fox. Classic Fox. She's not here. This is my very first model. Uh-oh. Why is the skirt lifted up like that? Alright, skirt's a little messed up on this one. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Tataru, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Let's go look for her. Yeah, ponytails are best. I usually rock a ponytail when my hair's long enough. It's too short right now. My hair is actually very much like this hair in my character. Can I turn? Can I take off my hat? Yeah, this is about the way my hair is, but my hair is curlier than this. And so my bangs tend to curl and poke me in the eye. Yeah, that's about how long my hair is. Maybe my hair might be a little shorter than this. It's kind of, well, I mean, it's falling on my neck, so it's I guess, about right. It's hard to say because my hair is so curly. Yeah, my bangs are literally down to my nose. So it's the same length. And yes, I am growing out again. Yeah, you've never had your hair do that where it just like curls and pokes you in the eye constantly? Tataru? Let's just... Okay, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. That's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. Ah, you always know what to say, Achille. I'm glad we had this little chat. That's like me when I talk to you guys and you guys have problems and I'm just like, oh, that sucks. You know, I wish I could help. And, you know, and we talk and I don't really say anything. And at the end of it, everybody's like, oh, thank you. You helped a lot. Like, oh, I'm glad I was able to help by just, you know, sitting here silently. Maybe that's the lesson, is that sometimes people just need someone to listen to them for a little bit. Yes, Tataru, you have my undivided attention. I'm hesitant to broach the subject, well, with all the recent excitement, but Achille made me realize that there's no time like the present. And time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers in the Crystal Braes, the Sirens are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Coltney have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. She has the heart, but she doesn't have the soul. She has the soul, but she doesn't have the heart. Or... she has the heart and the soul, but she doesn't have the talent. Whoa, hey. That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tartaro so determined. Has all befell with which I might help antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Ah, yes, please excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well, I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. Uh-oh. Why are there two? Okay, we got this one, we got this one. Alright, we'll pick the top one, I guess. Power to defend oneself. Tartaro has ever been full of surprises. Now think on it. I do recall Uriange mentioned she had developed an interest in Arcanum. Arcanima? Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to Arcanist Guild and Limbs to Lamensa. Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? His doubts are unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety. Alright, well I picked one. It's probably the wrong one. Oh, downstairs. Stairs? Stairs. A blankie dance like that? No. Usually my blankie dances involve sitting down and shivering. I didn't think I could jump through that. Oh, look, that's so cute! Look at him go. They're little Pokemon. But they're all the same. It'd be cool if they were different. What's that one say? Alright, well, let's talk to Taro. Okay, what are you doing here? I came to see the little fluffy things. I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting into such worries is precisely why I'm here. Don't you see? I, Taro, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now, at Mistress Supergrum's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Her little thing's gonna be as, look, that, yeah, his is as big as him, so hers gonna be as big as she is. I feel like these towers waste a lot of space. Look how thick that wall is. Maybe it's just an American thing. 'Cause I know, like, most countries have walls that are thicker. Our walls are made out of paper and they're, like, 3 inches thick. Greetings and welcome to Arkansas. Do you require assistance? So you're acquainted with our newest member. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanima. Nevertheless, she would not be denied and goes down to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You're clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Her trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of Zephyr Gate. You need to only observe at a distance. Alright, off we go. Can I go straight to the Zephyr Gate? Maybe? Yes, I can. Fancy. Oh, like, what is that? It's just a quesadilla. Have some greens. Eat your greens. Pop. Oh, there's the crates. Let's watch. Those things almost look like the fluffy things, but they're not glowing. They're definitely more rat-like. Her Azure seized to Paris port, where she met her shining jewel. For to bring the smuggler's plans to naught, came the last whom none could fool. Beat him with a backdraft, gut him with a gust, deck him with a downburst, go carbuncle go. Oh, it's a carbuncle! Oh ho ho ho, are those crates I spy? This must be a true test, but we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Oh no! Carbuncle. It's still so cute running away. Look at it go. That's silly. Well, come back, Carbuncle, come back. They should get good at exercise. I like the music. It's so good. I should have known you'd come, Acalia. You didn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. This devil, betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I thought I heard thunder. I'm checking my weather. I gotta cut the grass today. Yeah, I don't see any storms today. Hopefully it's dried. It rained a little bit yesterday. I'll inform Mr. Stubbergum of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Alright, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. That is a cool thing. I like it. I'm very easily impressed by flashing lights and stuff. It's like, ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Enthralled by the lights. Ah, back so soon. How fared our fledgling arcanist? Abysmally, Mistress Thibagroom. Abysmally, as Kaylee will testify. I was wrong to become an Arcanist. Wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I'm not permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helps you gain solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would struggle even to summon a carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? You're too kind, Mr. Thibagroom. Though I cannot overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. I'm bad at names. We should call this the Fox is Bad at Names game. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. I can't go back to the Rising Stones without somebody to show my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Wonderful, then to Costa, so we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. Okay. To the beach! Oh, want to see fast dancing? This is it. This is where the man of the Drowning Witch told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures. And since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let's be off. I'll take off my socks. Take off my socks without reaching down. Alright. Gotta go protect her again. Fox, look here. I raised you up. After that, Bats, Fox. Oh, I do like the Winky. That's cute. Oh, look, you can see the fish swimming. That's cool. I never noticed that. I'll thank you for the pets. Oh, how did the head pats? Are they better? Oh, we got double head pats now. I gotta figure out how to stop that. Maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it's not too bad. Taro? What fortune, I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. I mean, if I were standing guard, I'd just stand there. Why am I standing guard from so far away? Random Fox. We got Classic Fox again. Where is it? Where'd you come from? That's a big thing. Hey, Classic Fox is popular today. I'm getting my butt kicked. I don't remember how my buttons work. If that thing wants the pearls, let it have them. I lack a heal. I need a heal for this class. What fault, Kayla? What fault? I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. Shame for the reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. thought I might go make charms for everyone so that no matter where they go, they'll always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way, right? Well, I must keep Flamen waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We are to secure provisions for science in the Livingston markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Bonk bonk. Who are you bonking? We've been heading back to the Rising Stones. If so, pray convey me my apology to antecedent. Now tell her she needn't worry about me. Evilly? Who's Evilly? I don't know who that is. You bonk for leaving me in a box? It's okay. We've been back to Rising Stones. If so, pray convey me my apologies to antecedent. Tell her she needn't worry about me. Feel okay then. Thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? She's off to go find herself. Oh, Evie. No, I think Evie's more of a, Evie's not a fox. Vulpix is a fox. Evie's more of a dog. Oh, we can just go back. That's why I had so many different versions, because you know how there's so many different dog breeds? It's adorable, don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's a fox. Alright, here we go. Welcome, Lakay. I gather you found Totaro in Limbs of the Mensa? By the time so, she had quite an adventure, and while it did not end as she hoped, I suspect it would prove to be a valuable experience. Hold on, my choker came loose. It was a little too tight, but I loosened it a little bit. Then it came loose, and so I fix. That might hold it. It'll hold it for a while. It sounds as though she had quite an adventure, and while it did not end as she hoped, I would suspect it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. Okay, well that kind of petered out. Wonder, do you perchance recall a commitment I made to furnish Rory Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I'm sorry to say I've yet been unable to do so. Now, I realize you are rather more than a capable adventurer. The escort duty is frankly beneath a woman of your talents. But I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to go rest and assist us in this matter? Dinner's your fault. I thank you, Acalia. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars traveling on Eorzea taking etheric readings, that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employee safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Roy Boulder and Cool today were to act as two such escorts, as was a third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You truly are a pillar of strength, Acalia. Are you winking at me again? Careful, I might start to think you're flirting with me. Roy Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. I'm only kidding. Kid, is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? I'll thank you for the follow. Smack my Cactuar? I take you're a Final Fantasy fan. That's a very Final Fantasy name. Welcome, welcome. Huzzah, what did I tell you, cool today? Our misfortune has become a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light herself. Did I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route? True, but our mission is the same. Separated by moments it may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If those thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. For more practical concerns, Caleb, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Caleb, we shall be together every step of the way. He's very enthusiastic. Alright, off we go. Bum, 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 bum. Unsettled scholar. Settle down. At last, Science Woman deigns to grace me with her presence. Pity that we have no time for pleasantries. First destination is Ismhar. Come, we are late enough as it is. Shouldn't I walk with him? Guess not. Wait. Oh, that's a different one. I was like, wow, do you have 2 quests? Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Alright, appropriate distance. Obtained. Oh, this is so much easier than that other one. We fought that one monster and almost killed us. And those 3 were easy. I see we both complete our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome, though if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. One push. One push. Now then, snake bolt awaits, shall we? I've seen that movie with Sparta. Just one little kick. What was the spoof of that? Meet the Spartans, where the guy kept kicking people into the pit of death? As advisor, like, sure, you have to stop kicking people into the pit of death. Right, about here, yes. As before, I'd ask you to keep an eye out for dangerous pieces at work. I'll stand a little bit further away. I just remember the something about the guy, he kept kicking people, and his advisor's like, sir, you have to please stop kicking people into the pit of death. Bum, 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 bum. Meet the fox. I'm here. I'm here. Fasting. These readings are not all what I expected. But after that should come as no surprise. I'm not given to superstition. There's a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let's quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. It's also very warm today. Yeah, I'm still here. Why would I not be here? Did you think I was leaving you? Still here, still sleepy. we gonna have to go in? As for my guardian, please lead me to my task and ensure our safety. Alright. I mean, he's surrounded by ghosts. Oh, you get food? Oh, I got more. Oops, wrong button. Oh, the takeout order. You finally got it? This dash is proving valuable to Sniff Stiff. Ye gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamant horses while my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. I think you just said I stink. Look, I told you foxes have musk. It's normal. You think humans smell any better? I have to drive and get it there, but it's like 5 minutes away. Oh, that's cool. This is close. I once paid $30 for somebody to deliver it like 2 blocks over because I was watching something. It was a big sports event. And I was in... also, I wasn't paying for it because my parents were paying for it. But yeah, he got lost and I ended up having to go get it anyway. You chose to paddle in the for a while longer, I take it. No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It appeared that there's been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether concentration since Calamity. Oh, I don't get anything delivered anymore. It's just too expensive. I'll go pick it up. But not that I order food out much. I'm in money-saving mode. I've been in money-saving mode for a couple years now. Just trying to save and not spend too much. But I'm kind of getting to the point now where I'm feeling a little bit better about it. I need to turn a fan on. I can't tell if my air's on or not. I think there's been a measured decrease in ambient ether concentration since Calamity. However, the state is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. Parents wanted, so you're not paying? Awesome. Very nice. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's Font. Ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline crystals form spontaneously. Don't we have a quest to do here? Maybe I should queue up for that while we're doing this. Let's do it. Well, we'll finish this. The ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes. No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Come on. Alright, so we need to log for Earth's Font. Where is Earth's Font? Is it here? Earth's Font. 30 minutes? Okay, maybe that's not a good idea. I'm gonna forget why we're doing this, but whatever. We'll just... You know what? I'll leave it. We're gonna be playing for a few hours, so, you know... But is that if I start a roulette? Oh. So should I just leave? Brandon Fox! Oh, we got Valentine's Day Fox. I'm lost. I gotta go around. Okay, I'll ignore for now. Why is it not in the roulette? Why don't they throw? Why would it not be there? Makes no sense. What do you want? Need more of a summertime fox? You should be more familiar than you should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray find a suitable position for which to keep watch while I take measurements. Alright, I'll stand on this rock. I do like standing on tall things. It's a high difficulty thing, like the bomb coils. Yes, quite high. Still markedly lower than historical measurements taken at the end of the 6th astral era. Could the presence of the primal account for the difference, or is there something else? Something else? He's wandering off. Why am I standing all the way over there? Something else. Science, come here. I need you. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. There you are, Kayla. We're not worried when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour. So I got it like a hog, but not by one, no. These wounds were made with a blade, just like you put much fight either near a mark on his sword or his shield. I've had nothing of any crystal brave operations in this area. What cause had Wilbur to come here? Well, what should we do? We wouldn't cease the scholar's protection, Kalia. I and the boys remains. You should return to the Rising Stones and see if we want to know what happened here. We don't know what happened here. And so do I. Should we investigate? Like Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo and a dead body. Hello, what do you do? Wise one said who should not pay to see the skies and will surely get wet. Sound advice, you ask me. Would I hear what the sky says this fine day? Oh, there's the weather forecast, I guess. Look, it's a pretty nice day. I don't see any rain, just clouds. Interesting. It's kind of like it is here. It's cloudy most of the day. It's still gonna be kind of warm. 80s. Alright, here we go. Okay, you returned, and you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafe you so? We were dead, mayhap murdered? By the 12, how can that be? I'll send word to Alphino at once. He wants to conduct a full investigation and send word to Woolward's family. That's just a boy. Who would do this, and why? But I'm sorry, Kaylee, I doubtless this weighs heavy on your heart. We have already imposed upon you so much. Pray take some time for yourself. I dare say you have more than earned a respite. After all, we will be most busy with preparations as the banquet draws near. Should any other adventurers summon you elsewhere, perhaps now is time to heed their call? A crystal tower must be completed. Oh, I'll take money. Alright, let me turn a fan on real quick. Just, turn a quick fan on low. Should I also go? Is it time for Brushy? I think it is time for Brushy. Alright, so go ahead and do Brushy. Brushy, yeah, we're 2 minutes early. It'll be fine. Alright, we go brush. Refresh. And I will be right back for Brushy. Alright, I'm back 1 second early. We started the fans. Alright, started the fans. Okay. Or started a fan. Alright, we gotta go find this quest, I guess? Okay, I don't know where to go. I have no direction. Wait, does this tell me? No, I can't do that because it's red. Hi, Gordon. How's it going? She just told me to go to the Crystal Tower, but I don't know where to go. Maybe if I go to the Crystal Tower, it'll tell me where to go. Let's go to Crystal Tower. It's brilliant. It's so brilliant. I don't see how it could possibly fail. I go to the Crystal Tower and see what we get. Right, there's Crystal Tower. Let's go. Already head in that direction. I don't see a quest over here. There's one right here. Could that be it? It's the closest blue quest to the Crystal Tower. Let's go ask. I procure of Aether Sand. Ether Sand. Yes, I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the 2 remaining varieties of Ether Sand. Let's go ask for Charlene. Grains of mine traveled to Gradania and gathered some interest at that time. Hour and heard near whisper from him. Frankly, this lack of communication is not entirely unclear. Just, but I cannot discern the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Legacy of Alec? As to have time to investigate his fate. As I mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust you with the same mission I assigned my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud. Seek out Parsemontre to make the master of markets in Gradania. If anyone knows where Ace Sand might be bought, it is he. I mean, this guy's trying to break into us. This seems like a likely place for it. I'm gonna follow this one. Maybe this is it. And we already started it by accident. Don't you love how I ask for advice and then just to completely ignore it when it's given? I'm learning to be human. Say, ooh, 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 I want to be just like you. Want to walk like you, talk like you do. Well, fox like me, kind of to be human too. Yes, I'm sorry. You say you wish to purchase Ether Sand? Forgive me, madam, but have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? I have not seen so much as a grain of Ether Sand in these markets for many a long year. I can tell you of when you might mine the ore from which the water aspect of variety abrasive is derived. Only a desperate fool would willingly set foot in the place. You seem undeterred. Sigh, very well. Are you familiar with Earth's gifts? That is where the ore is to be found. An area inhabited by a particularly pernicious hog. Should you encounter the detested nightmare, you will know you're in the right place, albeit at the wrong time. Farewell. We were literally just there. You can you can teleport while running? As long as you're not moving? That's interesting. This sounds pretty, but I don't like the music as much. Oh. It's dead! What killed it? Why is its head flat? Are they all like that? They're all like that. You are too late, adventurer, and not only for the entertainment. You will not find no trace of the ore which but recently lay here. They not so much as a speck. Ah, no, you will never spy me from there, for the time being at least. You would have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the water-based blessed mineral you hope to find is gone. Take it by me. The truth may be magnanimous, however. Accordingly, I've decided to share the location of an alternative source of ether sand with you. The wind touch fright, to be specific. So I have your attention? Good. A band of Ixal and North Shroud keep quantity the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Oh, you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, Avenger, before I stash another prize under your nose. This is to be a race. Ixali, the logging grounds, and North Shroud should be your destination. That is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. I'm not a man, I'm a fox! Or a cat, or something. Look. Let's not get into my weird, fox versus cat philosophy. Important. What's important is... I'm gonna go grab this. Go! I still see how this could fail to lead to the thing. Oh, I need that. I don't know what I need it for, but I'm gonna kill it. Oh, that's a fate target. What? Really? Ah, crap. I think I'll be alright, though. Alright, can I unsync? I just want to kill that thing. Oh, I'm still level synced, I think. Oh, wait, I think they level synced to me. Oh, never mind, I'm still level 50. What am I doing? Oh, it's right here. Fox minus dog equal cat? Oh, that was quite a show, adventurer. Why the spectacles proved so enthralling that all thoughts of ether sand slipped my mind. I appear to forfeit our little race. Congrats. The wind-touched abrasive is yours. And having been treated such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. This iniquity must not stand. I insist you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you to the east, in a clearing within Proud Creek. Favor retrieve the gift heir crushed beneath the iron feet of the dull hands. Alright, off we go. East. East? East. Oh, I got synced down one level. No! Leave my sand alone! Not what you're expecting? I took the liberty of refining the ore from the Earth's gift into aether sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind, till I saw you in action. Such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record histories made by mortal men. And I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus, it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Alright, off we go. Where's the music? I need to learn the words to this. I don't think it's English, though. Might make it harder. One last time. What news is your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring... Wait. That looks like somebody I know. What news is your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? Oh, I didn't get a screenshot. Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? Here you go. You brought both? I shall Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately. There, that should do the trick. We got rocks, or spikes, or... Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. See? Where's Crystal Tower? How is this not Crystal Tower? My compliments, Master Garland. That was a trifling matter, I assure you. Akela here is the one you should be thanking. Even in my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to Allegan's front door. You can't go without us, Chief. Figs, Wedge, come lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get a chance to study the wonders of the Allegan Empire, is it? That technology makes Golem look ancient. I appreciate your enthusiasm, lads. I really do, but we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice the last decade, the promise of unimaginable powers prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged into the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible as to risk another. But do you recall our company's creed? Yes, Chief. It's, freedom through technology. Exactly, freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck of machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this. The wonders of the all-knowing Allegan Empire could not save their civilization and have damn near doomed ours. Twice. That's why I want to explore the Crystal Tower, and if needs be, seal away its secrets. Can those who get married already? A further viewpoint is unyielding will of such jurors that are defying the course of history. Maybe they already are married and we just don't know. So you returned last. What, pray tell you, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation? Why, the task you assigned me, of course. Surely you've not forgotten about the ether sand. I tasked the passionate adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I cannot imagine. Wow. Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? I believe an introduction is in order. I'm Graha Tia, one of the students of Baldesian. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. You have more of a Fox question? Graha Tia has been assigned to the project observer. I hope you will forgive him for his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. So our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah. Who? Noah? That's the name I've chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we can very well call ourselves the Sons of Saint Coinat, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation if our ventures leave its mark on the annals of history. I could claim that Noah stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically. But my true reason for choosing the name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. Archmagus, I like the sound of that. Very well, now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it's time we set forth to brave the outer defense of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart? I need more water before we go. Alright, I'm getting more water. Just give me 1 second. Or like, give me like 30 seconds. I don't know. I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, it was already on. Hi. Alright, air water. We're good. Fair now, this pressing matter of water. Car is supposed to be settled. It is time to set forth to break the outer defenses of Crystal Towers. Everyone ready to depart. He just waves. Ready. I guess we're Noah now. Oh, from him. I was going to say, this is a yellow quest now. Esteemed colleagues, the secrets of ancient Alec beckon. Let's not keep the waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers of Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rainbows, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Alec history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself. Though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let's proceed forthwith to the large, lopsided gate found in the southeast. Alright, you got it, kitty. Can we just fly over? Oh, okay. This is the first time it was released. Well, I got it blocked off anyway. You can see the walls. I didn't notice. We wait. I was first on the scene. The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you're the only one of our number who have ever crossed this threshold. Ask you to take lead for the present. Wait, now it's open? How did it open? That was cool. As I said, I'm easily impressed by bright lights. Shinies. The shinies. You got red, blue, green, yellow. You got the Power Rangers. I'd say the energy rated for these statues is palpable. Lucky for us, that is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 alms of the tower's inner reaches. The arrow is toast, no matter how swift they may be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. So, Chief, it's too dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work. I mean, couldn't we put on like a fishing rod or something? Why do you have to hold it in your hand? I mean, for that matter, couldn't you just toss it the thing? Success! I've won a convinced friends. Ready your fangs. Yeah, but you don't do science, like... Okay, you don't do science by licking things. That's, like, you don't stick your body into the science. Oh, he walked right up the edge. I definitely don't. But in biology, the science licks you. Actually, I think in geology, you do lick the science. The last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right. Yeah, okay, so, I was right. In geology, you lick rocks as part of the identification process. For some rocks. Not all rocks. Haha, we did it. So much for outer defenses. Maybe that's why I'm not a geologist. Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Kaylee and a handpicked party of her adventuring companions enter the tower. Well, without us, I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the place is well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Kaylee here fits that description better than anyone I know. It's not as if we should be idle in her absence. While Kaylee and her companions are risking life and limb to beat this path to the tower, we can set about analyzing this rubble for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, Historian Grahatia. Historian? Wow, do you ever tire of being right, old man? Kaylee, it seems I won't be accompanying you. Allow me at least to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on reading the place of the hostile elements. When you're reasonably certain that the maze is secure, contact me via link shell, and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Mr. Garland says. Though we would prefer if any of your luxury encounter remained intact, you have to leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Acalia. Wait, so we start outside the tower? Sounds like we have to find our way to the tower. Labyrinth of the Ancients is now accessible. Alright, do you guys want to do this with me, or should I just queue it up? Duties for alliances. 24 people! Oh, it takes a lot of people. I don't know. No sub? Oh, I'm sorry, Gordon. Yeah, that's why I'm playing the free version. I think Kyro's the only one I know who has an active sub. The only one I know that watches regularly. Log in? Okay. Around me. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. XIV. This is the Shiva amount, right? Lyrics. There it is. Oh, here we go. I got the words. A broken past for spoken wrath. The pain won't cease. I'll find no peace, no sweet release. Fragile creatures, we are taught to fear the reaper. Ever running, we are dead before we meet her. These voices telling me to go, let it all go. I try and try, but I say no. Try no. It's endless nightmare has begun. Nowhere to run. My heart is dragging me down into oblivion. I don't know the timing. I'm working on it. The endless lies I've cast aside, put them in ice. Steel is my soul, my blood grown cold. I've gained control. And as creatures, we all learn to fight the Reaper. Can't defeat her, so instead I'll have to be her. These voices screaming to let it go. Never let it go. This time I'm screaming back, no, no, no. My mind's made up, yep, it's gone. Where have you gone? Open my eyes, now here I come. Oblivion. Song's called Oblivion. I keep the music going. Wait, can I just walk into a wall? What happened? I do like it. I really like it. We'll say goodbye the last time. Bye. Is that so? I don't have that. I gotta sneeze. Yeah, I really like this one. I like the water one too. Where is it? Wait, does it have words too? Oh, it's right here. Just go around. Oh, we did just go around. I'm not sure I should have done this on Red Mage, but I should pick a different class. Oh well. Too late now. Too late now. It's probably not gonna matter. I imagine at this point this is done so much that people are just farming it. Heavily nerfed? Yeah, I guess it'd have to be. I mean, if you make it part of the main story quest, it has to be nerfed. Alright, here we go. There's so much all over the place. Can I sprint? I guess I'll sprint. Can I follow the old content? Makes sense. I think it should be nerfed just by, you know, people being higher level. Like, if you come back here at level 100, that's one thing I like about World of Warcraft. You can go back at level 100 and just, like, or whatever level, and just, like, solo stuff. Not everything, obviously, because some things had mechanics, but you couldn't avoid. This feels like we need to stand on the green. Scatter! That didn't work. My spells are taking too long. I don't know what I should be doing. I got no idea. I think I'll do a single target this and then do double target that thing. Thunder AoE first? Which one's Thunder? Oh, okay, so it's the opposite. Oh, those are shorter. Okay. Okay, so it's like the opposite. Interesting, I didn't know that. Alright, we're learning. We're learning. I don't think it matters very much what I do here, really. Hey, Pixels, how's it going? I installed Fortnite. It's 120 gigabytes. Wow, so I'm the last. Why am I so far behind? It's too far away? I don't know what I'm doing. Got it. Fight it. Stab it. I didn't go anywhere. Ah, that's unfortunate. I dodged right into that. That's on me. That was my fault. I dodged right into it. Treasure! I thought we need on that. Why not? Oh, take the shortcut. I will say this is probably the only time we're going to play it because it is 121 gigabytes. It is like... It's more than 10% of my remaining hard drive space. So I can't keep that on there for long. It's way too big. Why is it so big? Why does Fortnite take up so much space? Is all the dancing and all the stuff you have to buy? What do you call that? Am I supposed to go? Okay, my people seem to be going left. I'm gonna go left. Does it matter? I don't know. But I saw a green triangle go left, so I'm going left. Wait, where's Cabo? We're supposed to go middle? Oh. Are you here? Oh, there you are. Yep, I see you. Okay, I'm here. Wait. Okay, so we're not the green triangles. We're the blue dots. Oh, I gotta pull back. Oh, that person knows what they're doing. So I can't attack it? Am I supposed to be over there? I gotta fight this thing then. Okay. Can I go out there? Am I allowed to move out there? Can I go out there? He's dead. Did it go okay? I hope I did okay. It's probably all the what do they call that when they put the real money in the game? You have to buy stuff. All right, we're fighting this thing. Thanos. Why is he invulnerable? Do I have to be in front of him or something? Oh wait, I had to be in here, I guess? I can hit him now. I must back him. I hit him. Oh, did we get our treasure? What do we get? Okay, shortcut, and then we'll figure out what the treasure is. Microtransactions, that's the word. Thank you, Doug. Gonna pass on those. I would need on those. Why not? Go. Yeah, I'm rolling on them. She looks like somebody that works in an office. Like, I have, like, modern day office worker next to, swashbuckler. I wish I could carry a sword at my work, though. That'd be cool. Alright, Carol just went straight. Oh, we're in a nice B. Is that for best? Must be for best. Where's Carol? Does Carol know where to go? Carol's up here. Okay, so I'm gonna be up here. Who am I supposed to fight? Oh, I'm gonna hit something. Carol went over here, so I'm gonna go over here then. I'm assuming Carol knows what they're doing. So if I'm doing the same thing as Carol, I'm probably gonna be somewhere close to where I'm supposed to be. That's my strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off for her. Oh, that hurt. Okay, everyone else got hit too, so it wasn't just me doing something dumb. Stab it! Hi, Carol. And then I'm out. Oh, I'm not standing next to Carol anymore. Forward! Wait, was that a, do we get treasures for that? No. No treasure for that. I don't know what's a boss here and what's not a boss in here. I got no idea. Yeah, I'm just saying that it's so big because they have so many microtransactions for different cosmetics and dances and... Oh, big behemoth. I'm find Carol. Stab it. I died. I'm not sure what I did. I did something wrong. Where's my mouse? There it is. I died again. There's probably somewhere I'm supposed to stand. I just don't know what it is. I thought I was right next to Carol, but I guess it wasn't that close. I'm in a cutscene. Slow down. I'm watching thingy. I'm in a cutscene. Say reset. Okay, reset. How do I reset? I reset. Then where do I go? Run straight. I made it here. I need this down. Oh crap, I ran the wrong way. I did not run. I'm not paying attention. I lost all my stuff! I see everybody running away. I got grabbed. I can't move. Why can I not move? Oh. Not bad, I only died 3 times, and one of those wasn't really my fault, because I was just low health, I think. Alright, we did it. I was supposed to put a cutscene mid thing. Alright, I'll put greed on that. Put greed on that. I don't really want that, but I'll go and put greed on it. I'll go put greed on that. I think I want that. These don't actually do anything, right? Oh, never mind, I got everything. That got a accommodation is a miracle out of that. I don't think I deserved one. Oh, cutscene. Yeah, we got rid of all the traps. We left the river of lava. Oh, there, Kalia. What did you call me? Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be pinned on this historic expedition. The scale of the structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. That's what she said. According to the findings of my Baldesian colleagues, this crystal tower is constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun. A characteristically ambitious undertaking. But I'm intrigued to that every day. Now, what are the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. Was it? That's actually kind of sad. A giant man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that will have been Flem, not Archon. Phlegethon. He was a hero of the Algon Revolution. And you gleaned that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? Brandon Fox. We got Command Fox. Well, I'm a historian, and I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Algon Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gained from the musty scrolls and tomes. Ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Algon's extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this. You know, I think he puts on the cute face just to deceive us. But he's starting to get. I'm starting to get some suspicious vibes off of him. Oh, well, there it is, the foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? The kitty. I can tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not been the path through that maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here now. But I've been saying that about a lot of people for a while, and they've been just fine. Well, we have much to discuss to digest. Let us retire to St. Point find, and for the present, there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. If we're the first people to get in here, how do people know what's in here guarding it? Can I not fly? I've lost the ability to fly. Maybe. Oh. I thought something was broken. You want a piece of me? Get to my quesadilla. I stab you. Poke. Should I brush my tail for the next one? How much time we got on that? 10 minutes. I could do a 2.5 minute thing. That way I'm prepared. So good of you to join us, Cicalia. Our meeting would be dull, indeed, without a full account of your experience in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself. When you're ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. Alright, He's ready to address us. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it's time the assembly was called to order. Rainbows will be presiding over the meeting. If you'll be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Oh, I'm hydrating a lot too. I've already drinking half the water I brought up. So, that's 2 glasses. Oh, what, a glass and a half I've had since I started streaming? Which isn't that much, considering. I speak to Rambos. Welcome back, Kaylee. I've just been reading about your encounter with the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to note that you seem none of the worse for experience. For reference, I began adding my own notes. I've added my notes to Graha's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you can only ask. Now, if there are no objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. Big silver piece. Hydrate, you got it. Okay, I'm gonna brush before we go in the next one. I do like how it looks like when I'm drinking, it looks like I'm leaning back to drink the water as it comes down. Of course, this is our first foray into the ground's crystal tower. We succeed in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses. Or proceeding into sure... Hydrating. I'm gonna get more water, aren't I? You see, neutralizing the structure's outer defenses before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to Kaylee's account, the labyrinth's defenses were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, her report also mentioned a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Algan technology. In short, our misgivings were well-founded. The Crystal Tower is not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shooting of Earth. It has somehow been reawoken. If, as it seems likely, increasingly likely, the Tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world, we have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve returning to Speculative state of dormancy. To do that, however, we will first need to address the question of how they work. The answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that's where we must go. So I got a little bit of the hiccups. The task rather easier said than done, if the perils of the labyrinth are any indication. Then I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as its exhaustive analysis of the structure's defenses has been completed. Master Garland, may I entrust this task to you? It would be my pleasure. Don't forget about us. Like you said, Chief, we founded the Ironworks to make sure that the technology is used for the right reasons. That means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end. It's not that hot here. It's like 80-something. So I hope you're ready for some backbreaking chores. Well, everything seems to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with my own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills ere we ascend the spire. You know nothing of the sort, Graha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation. As an observer, I am not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent, Acadia. I am well aware that I shall never be as matched for one with your innate talents, however hard I train. Be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. We will need you fighting fit if our subsequent forays are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which at time is obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Alcan Empire. And with that encouraging thought in mind, it is time to bring this assembly to a close. Let's all focus on the task at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned. Well, Crystal Tower is so pretty. You know, would it not be better to not disable the defenses? If we hadn't disabled these defenses, you know, nobody would be able to access them. Such a terrible mess. Yet it does leave the door wide open, so to speak. The outlandish man spoke. Do we know him? What can I help but be impressed? I'm beginning to understand the reliance on you place on adventurers, old friend. So, this is the legacy the Algan Empire left behind. My readings are correct. The energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the ultimate weapon. Nay, more than a match. Heh heh heh. A new toy for me to play with. Behold! Him! Oh, Nero, Toscavia. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. You didn't have to tell me. I believe the fates had conspired to deny me my just rewards once again, but it seemed that they had a greater destiny in mind for me. And so long as my ambition burns, so I shall strive to deceive it. The dream lives on, Sid. Do not disappoint me. That grin. Very evil. I suppose when I grin. Did it work? It didn't work. Oh, it did work. Okay, I'm just delayed. Alright, I'm gonna go brush real quick. I'll do 2.5 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? I'll get some more water while I'm up. If I have time. Hopefully I have time. Fish. Alright, we brush. 2.5 minutes. And boom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Alright, I saw I was gonna be late when I grabbed my water glass. Alright, yeah, we're back. Alright, let's see what we got here. Circus Tower. We're going to the circus. Did you, my friend? You're doubtless eager to hear of our progress on the Crystal Tower. Excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is the word of the day. I fear. I'm ashamed to say there is nothing worthwhile to report. The sons continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We have not been able to set so much as a single foot inside it. You'll recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway to the principal spire, Circus Tower, Agnes called it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we're at a loss. It's scurrying, we cannot give up. There must be a way in. I gotta sneeze. Sorry, I'm distracted. I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, had to sneeze. There must be a way in. And so the situation stands, my friend. Until we gain entry to the tower, I fear your talents shan't avail us. It will require time that I'm loath to waste, but I have set mind to set my people to scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps we could be of assistance. And you are? That's not comforting. Why do they have red eyes? Be at ease, friends, for we share the self-same goal. I'm Yune, and my command is called Doga. Your scholars of the Algan Empire sent by the students of Baldesian to assist you in your endeavor. Yune and Doga? Rather unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven for observing, but I digress. You claim to be here at the students' behest, but we have received nary a word of your coming. Moreover, in light of the recent incident at Isle of Val, I should think that they have rather more pressing concerns. We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you we are here to help. They're using mind magic on him. What is it, Graha? Okay, he's fine. Now they're evil. Just nothing. There was pain, but it's subsided. Well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. What? Same. You have the Algan eye as well? Final Fantasy 3 references your Yune and Doga for Final Fantasy 3? Sanguine hue is said to be a trait unique to Algans, yet I inherited from my father, as he did from his. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life I have sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. If there is aught you know, I implore you to tell me. My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain, those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Alag. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come here to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth. Seems to me we have not to lose by accepting their aid. What say you? I feel like we're like children. Look at me and Graha next to him. We're just looking up at him. Like, that's your wish, and so be it. You know that I'm still meaning to verify your story with students of Baldesian when I'm able. I trust there'll be no objections. I know. There was a book I read, and there's a character in it called Casanunda. It was a joke on Casanova. And he was a very short race, kind of like the Lalafell. But he was renowned as the world's greatest lover. And at some point, you know, someone asked him, you know, hey, what's your secret? And he leaned in close and said, always carry a stepladder. Anyway, very well. As of this moment, I name Une and Doga advisory members at Noah. Without further ado, let us have them examine the surface tower entrance. I promise you will not have cause to regret your decision. Kayla, I should be much obliged for you to accompany our new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the ancient signals. The two of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, pray report to Master Garland. He will brief you on the situation. I shall join you, Kayla, with Une and Doga's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion. I am hopeful that we will finally see progress. Do you think it's possible to finish the Crystal Tower today? Assuming I don't, like, waste too much time talking. As I'm known to do. I mean, that's why I'm here, though. That's why you guys are here, probably. To lots of hours left in the day. I don't need a stepladder. I'm very tall. I'm tall. I could be like 10 feet tall. You don't know. You about our wanting now? What is the Kayla? You're to enter Circus Tower and kill everything inside, no doubt. As I'm sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. Questia? New friends from students, you say? Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather no going. The chief. He'll appreciate the help. You know how tall I am. You're both wrong, okay? If you just follow me, I'll take you to him. So take that. Actually, I think if you measure me from head to tail, it would be about the same distance as head to foot. That's a shiny door. Why don't we see any of this from the other place? Or did we see it? And I just don't remember. Random Fox. We have Yukata Fox. I'm learning some of the foxes. Some old faces lift the spirit, and a couple new ones besides. Let me introduce Une and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Alex sent here by our friends at Boldesian to aid the investigation. There may or may not be new foxes, by the way. We understand you're having trouble circumventing the tower's defenses, so we hope we can be of some small assistance. 311? You're going down. If your tires ought to go by, your assistance should be invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises the Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Bristol Tower. The only way to get inside is the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is we can't get it open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Okay, no success via more orthodox methods. I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a magic cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce it to ashes like the 8 Sentinels. That doesn't make it even less effective a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in simplicity. Chibi Fox in my... What? Look what we have is an elaborate device carved out upon it. A man and a woman respected. Elegant royalty by my judgment. How convenient that we have an emperor and empress here, what they look like anyway. With red eyes, with elegant eyes. See, look how they're dressed. Let's see who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor to know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it is purely decorative. That's bottomless coil gear? Oh, it looks nice. Thing to force the savior straight still use, just ask the calluses on my hands. They're gonna touch it. It says put your hand on the door. But rest assured we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? Shiny! Oh, I thought we had to push open. Oh, that's cool the way it goes up. That's like a counterweight. I don't think any of us expect that to happen. They clearly did. Seven Hells, what is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I'm delighted to see. Is that Nero? Beg pardon for interrupting your bewilderment, but I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you've acquired. And Nero, you're still alive? Garland, Garland, if I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. Ah, but I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. But rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is, for all intents and purposes, defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. And so I've been roaming at this land Eorzea, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, and so I decided to come here and join you. After wrongs you committed, you think it's that gullible? If you're suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts. That's not how you spell that. But I'm determined to make amends. That's just deserts. Hold on, let me double check. Is that the way you spell it? Okay, I stand corrected. That is the correct way to spell that. My bad. That is the right way to spell it. Final Fantasy is correct. I'm determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. As you are doubtless already aware, the Crystal Tower is a symbol of ancient Alg's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You can say these two are descended from Algan royalty? And you are descended from Algan house pets. That's kind of a burn on myself, too, since I'm the same race as him. Oh, that's just nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are limitations of royalty, living keys born of Algan ingenuity. So, like, clones? Clones, oh, okay. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? It would seem that the time for concealment has passed. Why are they looking at me? They accept our apologies. It was not our intent to deceive. We simply wish to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to the 8 Sentinels. There is much and more to tell. We just opened the door, and now we're just going to leave it open? And walk away? Brilliant. Brilliant strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for us. Very well. You guys mind shutting the door behind you before we go? Is there like a timer? 7 hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? Come, Garland, you know me better than to think I spoke in jest. What more would it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An Algan tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you, and a deal more besides. You should be jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but now it's yours. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. Maybe he's not such a bad guy. He does have a winning smile that doesn't look evil at all. Oh, we're back here. You ready to listen? We shall tell you all. As it pertains close to your investigation, buy a model from him? I don't get it. Buy a model of what? As it pertains close to your investigation, your leader Rambos may wish to be present. Wait, did I miss something? What did I miss? Nero? Or began, allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you have already gathered, we are not scholars by the students of Baldesian. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through Algan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. It would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created? More specifically, what is it you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires we visit Algan history. Hey, bear with us. The Algan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as a symbol of Algan pride. Parents took their children there, that they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, Algan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Alg to greatness. Amal was his name, and he believed that the alien empire wanted but a potent ruler, and no one was more potent than his founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. Founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Zandi. None other, and as part of the experiments, Amon created clones of the Empire's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical texts mention the reigns of two Algan empires named Zand. It's common to believe the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike. To think that the two were in fact one and the same. Zand returns to the grave and assumed his throne once more. And true to Amon's prediction, the Emperor restored his realm to the former glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the Empire desired to bring the entire world under the Algan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Because he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Zand turned his sights toward a forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness his power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. That charming, friendly grin again? Darkness again? Seven Hells, what is it with megalomaniac rulers turning darkness into lust for power? At least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Alas, Emperor Zand is very much alive. When in the Circus Tower, he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. That's a problem. Guess we gotta go in and kill this guy. Well, that's pretty. I want it. One of the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment that shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched to the heavens. On high hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in the surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence and calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. Which one are we on now? The Sixth? In the blink of an eye, the mighty Algan Empire was laid to waste. Yet, even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Zand's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Empire included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state, they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Eras came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalma was summoned back to the Earth. Its descent triggered the seventh Umbral Calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. At that moment, Emperor Zand awakened. Was that years ago, though? In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though this empire is now little more than a fading memory, he would stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. I almost feel bad for him sitting there by himself for millennia. Tis for no other purpose but to put an end to Zand's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Une and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave one to this their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action. Concluding that we alone could not overcome Zand, we struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. She is no ordinary woman who can cut a path through the labyrinth of ancients. With you as our champion, Acalia Sapphire, we are confident that we can end Zand's dark ambition once and for all. Well, that'll teach me to speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you knew about the students of Baldesian among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So we do, Acalia. The world is in grave danger again, and it just so happens you're an expert at saving it. Punch the fist in the hand. Plan. You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let's see the Allegan's Empire's dark past laid to rest. It's been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allegan and civilization. But what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that Tower secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Une and Doga, living, breathing Allegans. And so I hereby declare a change Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Okay, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of Ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say, this includes Emperor Zand himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work then. You know, this comes up a lot in time travel stuff, but, so let's say they're from a much more advanced age than us. Great. Terrific. Let's see if we have a pause point. Wait, there's something I must know. My right eye's like yours. Does this mean? So, okay. So, if you were to go back in time 400 years, it's not like you're going to be giving them guns and cars. I mean, is there anybody here that could draw a gun? Like a diagram of a gun that could be used to create a gun? Do you know how to make gunpowder? Do you know how to do rifling on the barrel? You know, do you know how to make a car? I mean, we all know how cars work, but I mean, I could fix a car, but making a car from scratch, that's a whole nother thing. I don't know how useful these two are going to be. Dr. Stonecoat? No, yes, no. I mean, gunpowder is pretty easy, I think. It's equal parts, I forget. My brain's gone. You hesitate from your father, you know, you said. No, the clones are unable to bear offering. Yeah, no cause for concern. I've heard stories about kids ordering the ingredients for gunpowder in bulk, like in the old days. You could just go into the store and get like, oh, you want a pound of, you know, sulfur, a pound of saltpeter, a pound of, what's the other thing? I don't know. The Allegan Eye, you called it. To us, it is the royal eye, owing to the fact that fate manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. A lot of experienced jobs work today would be meaningless to go back even just 100 years. Yeah. Like, my job is useless. Do you know, in the old days, they used to just make drugs, and it didn't matter? Like, even just before I started working at my company, they told me that, if they made a batch of drugs, right? And a bug landed in the batch, they would scoop it out. And they would put it under a microscope and inspect it. If it had all of its bits, then the batch is still good. If it was missing legs and stuff, they try to find the legs. If they couldn't find the legs, then it would be thrown out. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I'm disinclined to think it a coincidence. They're doubtless impatient to learn the truth. Pay up patience. All will be revealed in time. Alright. I'm sorry, Carol. I know you were waiting for me, and I got way distracted in doing stuff, and this is taking way longer than I thought it would, the cutscene. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, ready to go in. Let's go. My apologies if I've given you cause to worry. I'm quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there has been much for me to think on. And now it's time for action, not idle thoughts. Circus Tower awaits us. Your task is eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Zan himself included. This will afford us a chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I only have an hour left anyway, so... Alright. Join, we can do this. Oh, you're waiting over there. I didn't see you over there. Hey, wait, can I do this? Hold on. Wait, button. Can I sit? Flop. Hi. Okay. Oh, no worries. Oh, that's how you're here now. Okay. I don't know how that works. Oh, we can't fly in here. You can type C pose while sitting. Come on. We flap. We sit. Okay, hold on. C pose. C pose. Oh! I can sit. What else we got? Oh, we got lots of different sitting animations. Hold on. Pose. Oh. That's like the traditional cat pose, I think. Waiting on the DPS. Uh-oh. It's very short. Oh, we can play another other one next week. Oh, by the way, next Monday, not the coming one, but like, what is that, like 10 days from now? I don't know, whatever. 10 days from now, let's say Monday. I'm off that day, so I'll probably do a stream a little bit earlier. I'll try to make up for some of the time I lost this week with me being sick. Yeah, I was sick earlier this week. I still streamed a little bit, but not as much. I basically just had a headache that lasted for... I still kind of have it a little bit, occasionally. But it's just I had this headache and then I was just very tired for a little bit. Oh, we got Best Alliance again. I follow Carvel. That's a lot of stuff. They started the fight already? Alright, do this. And then do this. So this one is backwards. Got it. Oh wait, we're single target now. Oops. Where'd you come from? Wait, this music sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard a remix of this before. Ba-da-da. Or maybe this is the remix, I don't know. I'm really unbalanced. Okay. Carol's over there. We move. You move away from that, or that's not me. Stab it. Hi, Carol. Hi, Carol. I do like the flipping. That's one of my favorite things about this class. Just hop in, flip out. Oh, do I move away from that? I move away from that, right? Or maybe I bring it away from everyone else. I don't know. Am I supposed to run from it? What? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this thing. I'm fleeing. Okay, I guess I did good. I didn't die. Did I run with this thing? Oh, okay. Oh, what was I supposed to do with that thing? Was I supposed to run to it or away from it? Oh, take it to a pillar. I just kept running from it until it went away. Wait, is that Tataru? If there's a Tataru clone in here. Stab it! And back away. Are we still fighting stuff? Half the group's already left. Alright, so if we see that mechanic in, we know to take it to a pillar. Carol again. Oh, that was beautiful. Did you see that? I felt good about that one. The beautiful jump in, we fight. We leap out just in time to over an attack. That's like anime style stuff right there. I'm the true main character now. Should I kill those things? Probably. Oh, they're invulnerable. Dead. Dude, what we got? Culottes. Oh, you know, why not? We're gonna have so much fear from this place that we're never gonna run out. We're gonna run out of space again. I wish they would slow down a little bit. Ow. Lost Carvel. There's Carvel. If I don't want to stand in front of or behind a dragon. That's general tips on fighting dragons. Oh. I don't even have... my sprint's not even enough from last time. My sprint is not even enough from last time. Why are they running so fast? It's annoying. Whatever, I'm in. I need to kill that. Oh, we not kill it. I tried. No pillar? I don't see the pillars. I don't see a pillar this time. There's no pillar. Oh, whatever. I'll be tiny. That's how tall you guys think I am, right? So it doesn't matter, right? Whatever. Oh, thank you. You notice Cabell knew that was going to happen? Fully prepared for me to not know what I was doing and to die to that. Oh, I didn't want to drag the ball over people. So I feel like that's rude. Hopefully they have to wait for the cutscene. They didn't wait for me for the cutscene. Does that mean I can't get in? Absolute darkness draws nigh. Soon it will be unleashed and all shall return to nothingness. Okay, that's you in. Do I stand in this thing? Where's Carol? Found Carol. If you know where your Carol's at, you'll be okay. Okay, Carol's moving away from me, so that must be deliberate. Alright, attack this thing. Let me stack. I know that one. Get out of there. I found Kyrell again. Go in? Oh, it's not there. I was over here. Here we go. I don't know how tight I have to stack. Did I leave too early? I hope I didn't leave too early. Oh crap. I left too early. That's on me. I didn't know any better. I'm sorry. I just want to jump. I didn't know. But nobody died, so that's okay. I leveled up from that. I must have got a lot of experience for that, because I was like level barely in 51. So now I'm level 52. I like that, it's so cute. I can learn Moulinet. Is that it? Cone. Let's see here. Greed on those. Oh, greed on that. Greed on that. I need on that. Why not? Greed on that. I need on that. I'll pass on that. Pass on that. Pass on that. So still waiting on all those rolls, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, sure, have a combination. Enjoy. What is this thing? This one didn't even get opened. Hit 3 times? Doesn't do anything. Oh, so this is this is probably down here, right? Whatever, you can have it, I don't care. I don't care if that person takes all that stuff. It's not a big deal. Yeah, no, but that person was just sitting there waiting. They were gonna wait out the timer and not roll. It seemed like, so whatever, they can have it. Acalia! You did it! You defeated Emperor Zand! Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on, truly. You are the champion we had hoped for, Acalia Sapphire. With the Emperor's hand now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. Bum, 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 bum. What's that? What are you playing at now, Nero? Looks like a compass. In case you hadn't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous rounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on, and finish what you came to do. There are two ways you may seal off the circus tower, either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice method is yours to make, but before we proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend to a task. That looks like a problem. That distortion, what is it? The power that Zan sought to obtain comes to the void. The world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies that Void sent. Void sent feed on ether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for the allegiance, Zand entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Void Sent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Une and I believe we can annul it. By his blood, Zand sealed his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Doga, finally we may fulfill our purpose. I like how he's still back there with his little compass looking around. Where's the blood? Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's a very friendly smile. Oh, be still my beating heart. From what I feared this outing would end in disappointment. My readings were not mistaken. Not even the ultimate weapon compares to this. What are you going on about? That doesn't look like it's getting smaller. The covenant is everlasting. Ah, space eyeball! Are these like clones to them? Why am I... Oh. And so, Mericidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Allagan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, an endless void rift of light and warmth. If I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws may have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Beings that will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power than that the gate may be thrown full open, let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness. And this is why you don't make pacts with void creatures. Because eventually they get in your head and you're thinking, oh, well, if you stay long enough at the abyss becomes you. And you just want to destroy everything. That's what happens. If you stare long enough at the abyss stares back. Nietzsche said that. Saved by Kitty. Kitty, put yourself together. Thank you, Graha. Is there no end to them? What in the seventh house is happening? Oh, now it's our turn to save him. Or not now, damn it. Save him! Uh-oh. You know, are we in a turn-based battle or not? It feels like we're in a turn-based battle. I guess that's a callback to Final Fantasy, isn't it? Nero, were they part of your grand plan too? Save your japes, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them, a void scent, and no ordinary one at that. Doga! Oh, that's one royal prince down. Confound it, without them, there's no way to master the darkness. That power is mine. And now you're disarmed. What are you gonna do? So we lost a prince, a princess, Nero, and was he a former emperor or something? I don't know. The covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Oh, they're dead. Quick, grab their stuff. Damn it, they're just gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we could do. Let us return to the find and consult Rambros. At least we still have Kitty with us. Yeah, I suspect that we will get to, we're going to get to the next quest to just stop. We may end up leaving a little bit early today. I do still have to cut the grass. And as I said, I have been sick earlier, so, you know, a little bit more rest probably won't hurt me. We do have the 12-hour stream tomorrow. I'm also very hungry. You know, I kind of like having mounts, the music you don't like as much in there. That makes you appreciate the ones you do like even more. And I suppose keeps them from getting old. All that's happened within the tower? Gods preserve. Nothing been manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I am certain. There exist myriad kinds of void scent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. It was seen that Zand sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that allowed the cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I'm not lying to you, Master Garland. The situation is bleak. Though voids that can enter our world, instances of men entered the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know where whether our friends still live. Damn it, I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Une. What about Nero? We share the same eye, it's true, but that is not what motivates me. Then why not rescue Nero, too? Just saying. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission. A mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years. And besides, we cannot leave matters as they are. As long as Zan's Dark Covenant is binding, our world is in danger. It's our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Gra, ever since meeting Une and Doga, you've not been quite yourself. You've not quite been yourself. Tell me. True. Is all well with your eye? Honestly, cannot say. I know only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me the truth of our eye rests with Alec. Answers eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I'm with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Une and Doga. I and that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it, though we have known them but briefly. Doga and Une are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts and literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. You know, it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask you all be patient when dealing with the void. One cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can. When the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, Acalia. Mark my words. See, he's only a little bit taller than me. Hi. Wait, he looks at you when you, like, walk by. That's cool. Rainbow says, fur bow and look of ill tidings. Random Fox. We have Murder Fox. Okay, it's good you are come. I have news you must be made aware of. Last note bodes well for us, nor for Une, Doga, and Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Think back upon our last foray into Circus Tower, if you will. Calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke, as Emperor Zand. But you, Acalia, hasn't. You ensured he was laid to rest permanently. If the Emperor has sealed a binding covenant with the terrible void sent known as the Cloud of Darkness, even as Doga and Une labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through the rift and dragged the pair of them and Nero out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Une, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zand's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would only open for Une and Doga, so too will the tower heat only those with the royal blood of Alec. I hiccuped and cracked my back. It's the most galling design. Granted, this is not always so vexatious. According to Alec and tombstones, Nero presented us. During the golden age of Alec, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such technology, Amon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. We would not have either this art nor any with royal blood. Every moment we waste a vast rift through which the cloud darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must steal the Crystal Tower and annul Zand's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the ladder would suffice. Then what of the energy building in Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity like the one that destroyed Alec. In truth, we have more than just three lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all of our news is quite so bleak. 'Tis true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. Oh, I was like, what is this SE? That's Square Enix, I think. We can use the circuit's power for our own purposes, and create a portal to carry us to the Dark Realm. We've heard this is possible for a man of the Thaumaturger's Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters. And with Mr. Garland working to create said portal, final preparations are well underway. And here comes the man himself. Akela, just the woman we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and are all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well, the device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to the circus tower took every ounce of ingenuity the Ironworks has got. But it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we could open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'd leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8th Sentinels as guides, and do hurry, Kelly. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall I make our way to the Crystal Tower? Alright, back we go. Go away. Ah, whatever. There we go. No fight? Can I fight it? Yeah, I can fight it. Okay, there we go. Really? Oh, that is super weak. Okay, I'm not a melee combatant. Those are very ineffective without the power-up. Good to know. Oh, I can go do my Red Mage quest to get the whatever ability. Or should we wait till... Oh, we can do that this time. Okay, I bet you're here to watch us try open Rift Between Worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power. Single couplings off, well, boom. But it should be fine, really. Anyway, best way at the top. She's there overseeing the whole operation. Gotta sneeze again. Alright, sneeze successful. I always hate when I have sneeze and it just doesn't come out. My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal, then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Said every anime protagonist ever. Oh, is there something I missed, Graha? Ah, Emperor Sandstone, how the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alec's art and power, now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Allegan's civilization had lived on, and a just empire still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much further would it be if it advanced? Sigh. Fortunately, there was no stopping Zan and his ambition. I mean, we stopped him. There were those who tried. Zan's word of dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alec. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. They ultimately hastened the destruction just as they moved towards Alec's heart for the kill. Zan lashed out in anger and frustration, as chat beasts are wont to do. In desperation, Zan desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness' coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held the Dalamo to be emptied in the circus tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was followed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I'd learned of its cause from Une and Doga. I had no idea that the rebellion incited Izan to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allegan history is astounding, Graha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and learn only half of what you know. Mayhap. It is strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yes, Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open up the void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrius. Just give us a word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good, let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Oh, I probably should have run a... How long has it been since I ran an ad break? Oops. Been a while, huh? Oh well. No matter. Alright, we got our crack. Rift to the World of Darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. It's too late, Zelric. I mean, we didn't stream in like 30 minutes anyway. 25 minutes, so it doesn't matter. We can't break out the mead just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We broke it into the Dark Realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, remain here to ensure the Void Gate stays open. As for the Sons of St. Coinage, this rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are truly lost. Receive to Kalia, my friend, is a heavy burden I must task you with. There are none more able. I am hydrating. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I don't know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades, but you must go, for the fate of the world now rests upon your shoulders. It's our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you're prepared before leaving. Should we have, prepared before the rift opened? Might have a moment of your time, Michaelia. There's a matter of import we must discuss ere you leave. And yes, I do need a brush, but I'm hoping I can last 20 minutes. Wait, is it raining? No. Why is my computer says raining? Hey Don, how's it going? It's supposed to rain later. It's not raining, it's sunny, I can see it. You're late in the world of well, I still gotta cut the grass. Okay, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you're no doubt aware, it is a trait seen only amongst Allegan royalty. Long have I pondered why such is my inheritance. The segment you must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Dogen himself admitted, but what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those 2 clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with Alec. Mayhap what I wish to remember in those words are related, mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that the history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with my own 2 eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. You have my thanks, my friend. Now let's venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. Okay, so we got that open, but we're not going to do that for now. We're going to do our quest. We're going to do our class quest, and we'll pick this up come next Friday. And away we go. Oh, I got a Zan card. Interesting. Up we go. This way? Where are we going? Wait. This person is also Tia? Is this Graha's dad? How fares your training, my friend? I imagine you've grown quite accustomed to the shift between spellcraft and swordplay by now. I'll continue to instruct you, but as I've said before, practical experience will serve you far better than any tiresome lecture. It's important that you treat every battle as an opportunity to learn. Speaking of which, Father Ilu had mentioned that he had something we wished to discuss regarding our sigil branded ambushers. Let's head inside, shall we? Here we go. I'm saying that it did not occur to me earlier, but I recall an incident that may be connected to this dreadful cult. A merchant's son was kidnapped in Oda some moons ago. The merchant came to pay the ransom, however. Both father and child were murdered. Perpetrators of this terrible act were never unmasked, but evidence has seen suggests the two were slain by thaumaturgy. What's more, this merchant was native of Alamigo. Is this not also true of the father of the girls you rescued? Aye, he's Alamigan born, a man by the name of Wilkin, so his wife told me. Could he have been the true target of the kidnappers? We must speak with Master Wilkin at once. There are too many similarities in his cases to ignore, and I will not put it past the school to make a direct attempt on his life. In anticipation of such action, I inquired after Master Wilkin's trading itinerary. Seems he is presently conducting business at the Manderfield Gold Saucer, delivering stock for game prize or some such. Very resourceful of you, Father. Come, thank you. Thank you. Come, Michaela, the Gold Saucer awaits. There's a quest at the Gold Saucer? Can we just teleport to the Gold Saucer? In Mikodi tradition, see a surname means one without a clan. Usually that by males as they leave their home to settle down and make their own harem. So you're telling me Graha's single? Is that what you're telling me? That's what I'm gathering from that. Got it. Noted. Gold Saucer. Is that why he wants to come with me? To wherever? Ooh. While we're here, let's do a quick ticket. I like the mini cackpot. I mean, you can't lose. I'll take a ticket. Let's see here. I gotta go for this one. Gotta go for the big buddy. Nope. Failed. Alright, that's fine. Let's play again. 9. Alright, this should still be the big money. It's not. One out of 10 to females. That actually makes a lot of sense for putting that into an not anime, MMO, because I feel like about 80% of players play females. Your page, would you like to play again? Yes, please. Alright, so there's no... That 21's pretty good. There's no 1, 2, 3. I think it's about the best we can get. Yeah, there's no 23 on the board. There's no 3600. There's no 10,000. That was the best we could do. Take it. Alright, on we go. Got a koi! My apologies, Kate. I neglected to ask you your patron these halls, but we're here now, and Master Wilkin is still occupied with his trade. Ah! You can't just throw it at me! Don't make me go on a murder spree. Master Wilkin is still occupied with his trade. I'm tempted to eavesdrop on his ears to learn what manner of men we were saving. Let's play the part of Happy Gamblers and wander by his meeting in Manderville Lounge. Just look for the wonderfully hideous golden statue. Yeah, 2 people dressed as swashbucklers in red. We don't stand out at all. Where are we heading? Where are we heading? I don't see it on the map. Oh, up there. Okay. Wonder Square West. I'm not attuned to this one? I'm not attuned to that one either, I guess. I will go here and we'll just walk, I guess. We gotta go up. Wait, does this go up? Splash! I do like... That's cool. Okay. Let me tune to this while I'm here. That is indeed a statue. That is a statue and a half. Give me an event here next week? Oh, can you let me know? Or remind me? I will forget. You know how I am. I'll talk to the NPCs near the statue in a second. Okay. There's our Master Wilkin. Thank you again. We'll make the most of this gift, I promise you. Back straight and head up now. Ladder, folk will become suspicious. You've done not wrong. Besides, the coin is fair gotten and freely given. I mean, he's talking to if he is known to me. One of the lads belonged to the Alamegan Resistance, if I'm not mistaken. That's clearly more than some simple business deal. But why waste time with suspicious? We could speak to the merchant himself, eh? Alright, let's see. That's quite the statue. Rumor is it's anatomically correct. Really? Alright, we're moving on. Moving on! I wonder if that guy's around somewhere. That'd be cool. Mr. Kalia and Master Jeroen would be like, I saw you were in underwear, haha. Glad I am for this chance to thank you in person for the kindness you showed my daughters. Father Iluit sent word to expect you. You mean the bartender? Oh. He asked me the danger to my family's not yet passed. Suspect that I had been marked for assassination? I gotta sneeze again. I have you any idea of the why? Say retaliation for funneling funds to the Alamegan Resistance and the guise of standard business dealings? I thought as much. I recognize your client as one of the young freedom fighters I'd seen in Gear, Albania. I almost said Albania. Oh, rest assured that your secrets are safe with us. I myself spent the better part of my life aiding the resistance. Your dealings do, however, seem to have drawn some rather unpleasant attention. Very well, you saved my children's lives, so I'll trust you with the truth. Me, Alamegans... The statue right there. Me, Alamegan refugees are employed here at the Gold Saucer. In no small part due to the wishes of the established owner, Lord Godbert Mandeville. Well, that must be who that is. So these employees have direct ties to resistance. The young man you saw behind being one such conduit. That's why I meet them here, well, it's a matter of hiding the trees within the forest. Another incident not so long ago where the son of an Alamegan-born merchant was kidnapped by a cadre of mages. When the father attempted to pay the ransom, the fiends slew both the parent and child. I fear this scenario was one they hoped to repeat with you. It's a terrible turn of events that was. I did not know the merchant personally, but I knew of his efforts. He too was said to have supported that resistance, but with the 14 made in Ul'dah. Then we have our connection. They seek to eradicate resistance sympathizers. I sense the hand of the Empire behind this cabal. The assassins themselves favor magic, so unlikely to be native Garleans. Puppeteer could very well be a hired killer, mayhap a recruit from a subjugated province. We shall learn the truth in due time. For now, however, we must take steps to keep you alive. Lord Mandeville is a member of the Syndicate, and the Gold Saucer is his domain. Striking me here would be difficult, to say the least. I do, however, have a pressing business to attend to invest for Bay in the coming days. Mr. Bay, eh? Given this peculiar approach, I think of a dozen places from which assassins could stage an ambush. I should trust your safety to Kalia and me. Together we will prove more than a match for any ambushers. It would also afford us greater insight into our foe. You certainly appear capable. I'll gladly accept your protection. It's settled. Let's travel ahead to Festivities and scout the area. That's where the Waking Sands is, right? I can use my little teleport tokens. Let's see what the bartender says. What's bartender have to say? Sometimes I think the owner stationed me here just so I'd be forced to ever gaze upon the Battle of the Bulge. Excuse me, something caught in my throat. Okay, okay, that was good. Okay, sometimes I think the owner stationed me here just so I'd be forced to ever gaze upon the Battle of the Bulge being waged beneath that shimmering statue's fall close. Alright, we're moving on. Alright, we have this thing, right? Yeah, Festivities. We're running out of time. I'm sorry. That was... I was not expecting that. Spider shifted? What spider? Don't, no. Good you're here. Master Wilkin has begun his overland trek from Olda. Alright, Chiefborn. 30-stream streak. Before he left, I asked a good merchant to discuss his travel arrangements with less than his usual discretion. Assuming the assassins have eyes and ears on the target, we can assume they will move to occupy the most favorable ambush sites. Now, if I were intent on murdering a lone traveler, I would choose one of two options. The first being the alleys here in Festivities, second being the long dark tunnel leading into town. I will split up and secure both areas. I'll take the back streets, and you can have the old mining shaft. Sweep the tunnel clean of ambushers, then meet back here when you're sure this route is safe. To the tunnel! Wait, you know what I need? Gracia! I choose you. Have some more. Go get him, Gracia! The Battle of the Mages! Easy peasy. Earn ourselves a nice little mage battle. It's right here. Oh. Yeah. You found 2 as well. Well, they sent 6. Defeat the ambush, did you? Well done. As you can see, they had a second group waiting in the wings. Your opponents were the same new attackers as before? I pity these cursed pawns, but we cannot let mercy stay our hands. They are a little different from Walking Dead, and no art can restore them. I did, however, allow one to escape my blade. All on purpose, of course. Sorry, my nose is running. He seemed eager to disengage, so I obliged. He limped off toward the coast, but the wound I gave him would not have fled far. I'll track this last assassin to his destination. Pray remain here and greet Master Wilkin. He should be arriving through your secure tunnel any moment now. Mistress Kayla, here I am with near a scratch upon my person. My deepest thanks. You have saved my family, and for that I can never truly repay you, but I must at least try. Pray share this gift with Master's Rune. My spy will be waiting, and so I must take my leave of you. May Nald and reach you and bless you in your endeavors. Well, I learned to heal? We've had a stroke of luck. The man I followed leapt into the sea and was fished out by others in a rowboat. I last saw them making for a merchantman anchored out in the bay. Seeing the absence of fear, I must assume the one fled has been commanded to report the outcome of an ambush. If we can identify the ship, then we can be one step closer to masking this vile puppeteer. Then we can, another token from the esteemed Master Wilkin? How kindly he seeks to reward us. And there's a note here as well, addressed to us both. Yeah, my eternal gratitude. Twice now has my life been saved by red mages, and twice by one in particular. I have to remember the day 20 years ago when the Crimson Duelist fought to save the life of a child. I remember you, Master Zune, for your scarlet garb is forever etched in my memory. It's a strange feeling to be recognized for a decades-old deed. I did not know me would he have been so ready to place his life in our hands, I wonder. Aside from a few wrinkles, I suppose I have changed little in my appearance. I was clothed thus when we worked to evacuate our fellow Alamegans, even as homeland we knew crumbled around us. But in the end, it's the lives that matter, not the place. Regardless of the circumstances, our inmates must strive to achieve the greatest good. So I've always believed. Our actions are our own reward, but a little acknowledgement does wonders to sustain one's faith. Eh? Alright, and that's where we'll stop for today. We are 5 minutes early, but that's of no consequence, I think. We're gonna pop here in town. I thought I'd have town. Hi, Treeborn. Yeah, I gotta go cut the grass. I couldn't last week because it was raining. It's gonna take a while to exit. Oh wait, I can just hit OK and be done. Hello? Oh, wrong button. I wanted this button. Exit! Okay, I guess we just wait. Ah! I'm hit by the boba. Alright, so that's it for today. We're back on tomorrow. Alright, tomorrow, Showbox doesn't work very well with this, but, do what you will. Yeah, Giant Fox. Oh, you can see the one over here. Yeah, this one we can't have in Beat Saber, I think, so we have a different version for Beat Saber. I could be wrong. So yeah, we're back tomorrow with, we got Fortnite, probably some DBD as well. I don't know, maybe I'll start with Fortnite, so I'll be able, Pixel will want to play with me. So it's Stream of Viewers Day. So tomorrow, 12-hour stream. We're doing Theo of Chess and Fancy Games. Yep. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, 12-hour stream. We're doing some, Fortnite. First time I've ever played it. Maybe some DBD. Chess puzzles, of course, for while I eat some food. And then in the evening, we'll have SAO, I guess. No, not SAO. I'm sorry. Soul Mask. It's Stream of Viewers Day, not Solo Fox Saturday. What am I thinking? Whatever. Either way, what? I got it right. I fixed it. I was right in the end. See? It's all good. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. Have good dreams. I know you're sad, but I'm off to... I gotta go cut the grass. It must be done before I start getting fines. It's $200 a month. No, I'm sorry. I just gotta... I'm just, not feeling it today. So you guys can go, go where you will. Ash is streaming. Steel's streaming. So... Jackbox Naughty Pack. I'm moving on. Alright, can I have one? Box out. Yeah, $200 a month. So, can I have one? Box out. Any.